There were tons of people in that office. Do you think I would stoop so low to go somewhere like that in the public if I had something to do with him? Because whatever it is I want to see him for, it could not wait till later. He was kind enough, he gave them jobs. There was a film person there, a male director with me that day when we went, because we left from set. I thanked him and that was it. A month later, my guy in Agege called me and said they still had not given them the jobs. The people they assigned them to was not making them work, blah, blah, blah. You know, all this back and forth. I said, guy, I don't like disturbing people. I'm supposed to come in as a woman because I behave like a man. I said, I don't like disturbing people. I don't want to call Mama Ejoy Jontori alone. I called MC again. I said, please, these people, they have not given them the jobs. He asked us to come again. I took these guys there again. And in my presence, MC called them and said, I gave you an assignment to give these guys work. Why haven't they started? And that was sorted. And that was in broad daylight, in front of people. I drove in there with my car and I drove out in my car. When he lost his mom, that's MC, he had invited me. It was during Ramadan. I guess he had opened up like a mosque or something in her honor and asked I should come pray. It was late. I got there late, rather. When I got there, they were just leaving the mosque. Like I said, Coco Zara is like my G. I have never had anything to do with him. Never. He would tell you all the time, anyway, Tumuju, like I just say like it is. Like I'm not someone who would give you the chance to speak to me all stupid or not. I don't do that. Anyways, at MC Oluomo's mother's funeral service, the speech afterwards where the imam came, you know, Islamically the women sit to one side, the men sit to the other side. I had never been in such a gathering before, and he's the only person that I knew. And he said, Aduni, sit down. I sat where the men were. Someone even came and said, madam. And Coco Zara said, no, leave her. And I sat there beside him. It was during Ramadan. Even if I don't have the fear of anything, are you telling me I don't have the fear of God? I honored the invitation to come perform my salat there. Unfortunately, I got there late. I wasn't able to pray with them. And then I decided to stay for the wasi. And after that, I got in my car and I left. The traffic that day was hell. And the very last time that I have seen him was during Ramadan 2021, which was around maybe March, April, I'm not for sure. The mosque beside where I used to live at Okoba GRA Scheme 1, the estate manager had come to me and said he heard that I was friends, emphasis on friends, with MC Oluomo, and that they had a Ramadan lecture, they needed funds, and that they had dropped a letter, but the letter had not been attended to, and they were running out of time, they needed money. Can I please help them solicitate for the funds? Right in his presence, I called, Salaam alaikum sir, and I told him what it was. He asked me to come, got in my car, went across, and when I got there, I handed him the envelope. They gave me one to donate. And he asked me, because they put a specific figure there. He said, Ajani, how much should I give them? I said, well, you look like someone who can accommodate the whole 1 million they wrote on there. You know, if your spirit leads you. He said, he laughed and he said, well, you know, I'm not the only person they would have written this to, but let me support. MC Olomo was kind enough to give them 250,000 naira. He asked me, Aduna, are you going to donate too? I said, yeah, I got mine. He said, here, add 100. And he gave it to me, and I gave it to them. Thanked him, and that was the last time. The last time I set my eyes on him. That was 2 years ago. Gave it to the estate manager, Kalas. That was it. That was it. In December, while I was filming, Tokumbo, I got a call from Murphy Afolabi. Murphy Afolabi asked me if I was available that day in the evening to come out for a private dinner with the president-elect at Eco Hotel with other, should I say, prestigious entertainers. I was kind of shocked that he called me because everybody knows I don't do politics. It's not my thing. I don't converse. I don't talk about it. I'm not interested. I really don't like politics. And I asked him, I said, Kilewi? And he repeated himself, and he told me on the phone that MC Olomo asked him to call me. And I said, I am filming. I am on set. Unfortunately, I cannot be there. That was my own polite way of declining. Murphy Afolabi asked me if I could take permission from whoever owns the film. And I told him, I said, I just told you that I am filming with Ramsey Noah. I have signed an agreement on specific dates that I'm going to be on set. If I leave this set, I can be decasted. I can be fired. And I was paid heavy for the project. I'm not about to lose my chances with work over a dinner. I'm not going to do that. And I respectfully declined. And that was it. I have never spoken good or bad about any political party. I have never said anything good or bad about anyone. On Saturday, I was pained. Actually, on Sunday, I was pained. I was heavily pained because I was sick and still forced myself to go out there and vote. And then to come back and be told that my vote was void, or that my vote did not even count, or that the election did not even take place at my polling unit. And that was what prompted me to come on here and do the live video. I did not mention anyone's name. APC is not the only political party in Nigeria. There's Labour Party, there's PDP, there's NNRP, there's Z something. It was at that polling unit that I was learning of different parties. And yes, I did say what I said. Did I hit a nerve in what I said? Maybe. But the person that I was addressing knows themselves. Because I was disappointed in the person. I wasn't happy with what was going on. The fact that the whole country isn't happy. The fact that people, I understand, what people are feeling, how upset people are, no one is happy. Everyone is sad. I understand that. But I felt bad that everyone is attacking this person and that person. But you also got to understand where people are coming from. So because I mentioned the fact that somebody got paid 80K, 90K, after working hard for 2 months. If that's what's pissing a lot of you off, I don't know. I don't know. I'm pained. If someone else would even listen very well to what I'm saying, maybe I'm even trying to pass the message across to the person who decided to bless all these people that supported him. But no, everybody saw it as an attack on APC. I have nothing against anyone. APC, Labour Party, PDP, NRP, ADC, ZZZ. I have nothing against everyone. I said it in my video, if there was another way to elect a president that did not have to do with voting, I would rather prefer that. But because I'm speaking my mind, I'm having people send threats, doing videos, and not even understanding the consequence of that action. And then some people think it is all fun, it is all games, it's all for laughter. And then someone is coming out here telling me that someone has my picture, me sitting next to him. I would never deny him. Kokozara, I would never deny. I do have his number. When Dewumi had issues last month in the Yoruba industry, I called Kokozara. Egbon, how far? He pretended not to know who I was. I pleaded. I said, can you please speak to your brother? You know, she didn't mean it this way. This is what's going on. He said he didn't want to get involved, that what she said was too much. And that was the end. So if me speaking up for Nigerian people is a crime, and then I have to keep going back and forth, and then there's an idiot saying I got pregnant by someone's husband, I had an abortion, and all this bull crap. Like what the hell? What the hell? Is it? Are you telling me that you cannot live your life as a good person? So you've searched left, right, front, back. You cannot find anything negative to say about me. The next thing you tell me is that I slept with someone's husband, I got pregnant, and I had an abortion. Please, at one point in time did that happen? Because 12 years ago, I had a medical procedure to stop me from having kids. And that is why I made an emphasis on the fact that I'm going to sue her. All they have to do right now is have her the papers. I'm going to sue you for every goddamn thing you have. I'm still saying it again, because I got to make a scapegoat out of you. Are you telling me that I work day in, day out, every single day? I'm sick, I'm on set. I'm taking IVs, I'm leaving the hospital, I'm going to set. Because this is the only thing that I know how to do. It's so bad that when people offer me money, when men offer me money just to show me as a kind gesture, I take it personal. I say, no, thank you. Why don't you give someone else who needs it? I come from a home of contentment. My father raised me well. As wealthy as my father was at that time, and still is, contentment was key for me. You manage and you do with what you have. And you keep working hard for a better tomorrow. When I say I mind my business, I literally mind my business. It is so bad that I don't have friends. I have said this several times. Ori mi o fe ore. Ori mi ko, eleda mi ko. Because it always ends bad. I am too plain. I am too open. I am too kind. I can give you the shirt off my back. There are tons of people who would testify to this. The amount of things that I do for people in this country, I can't begin. I'm not Dangote, but the little that I can do for people, I do. I take care of a whole lot of people, a whole lot. Why are you bent on just making me look bad? The video that Koko Zara said, that he put out there, and he said, you will imagine sorry, tiba sorry, wako lokudanu, agbalagba niyi Koko Zara. So nítorí ẹ fẹ́ catch cruise, ẹ fẹ́ borúkọ mi jẹ́, ohun kan tó spit jáde láti ẹnu yín, ẹ bí ọmọ now. You have daughters. How would you feel if outsiders are speaking trash about your children? How would you feel? How would you feel if someone was referring to your own daughter as a slut, as a harlot? How would you feel? I have done nothing but respected everybody. Anybody who has come in contact with me, I make sure that I leave an everlasting impression on you. I am the kindest. I am the sweetest person. I am someone you would want to have by your side, in your corner. I will fight for you when I feel like they're treating you bad. So are you telling me that because I spoke up,